Yeah, ready with
Paul, a black week for Essex cricket, defeat against Lancashire and then defeat again against Lancashire, when in this particular game at one stage you must have felt we were reasonably well set.
It's been a bad week, yeah. You know, Friday was a freak result, the way we batted and the way it just went. We can live with that. That's one of those situations the game throws at you sometimes. But, you know, I'm really disappointed the way we played today. I thought Lancs got 30 runs too many. It was not quite a typical Chelmsford wicket today. We just had the ball pretty straight. It was quite hard to score on. So I thought at the halfway stage they got 20 too many. We made quite a solid start. You know, Hamish played nicely. But we got the rate far too high, batted too slowly, and we put ourselves under enormous pressure, and it was tough for the new batsman to go in and strike the ball at 8, 9, 10 and over, so it needed one of that top order to take the responsibility to get a 90 or 100, and we'd have probably won that game. So I'm more annoyed about today's performance than I am about the 4-day game, to be honest.
Yes, indeed. I have to ask you, I have to mention it, we put the opposition into bat again for the second time in 2 games, and it's backfired on us. But did the weather, the potential problems with the weather, have an element to that to play today?
Well, we looked at the pitch and we didn't think it was going to deteriorate. It was, you know, it wasn't a great Chelmsford wicket. It was a decent pitch, and there was some rain around as well. We thought Duckworth Lewis might play a part at some stage. Obviously, it got nicer the day went on. But the pitch remained the same right throughout, to be honest. There was no difference from when we batted and from when we bowled. It was just the fact that Lancashire were more skillful than us with the ball straighter, a bit more disciplined, and obviously they got more runs than us as well. So you know, something we're going to have to work on. We've had a decent run in the YB40 competition, but back-to-back defeats have hurt us hard.
Yes, indeed. You've got a number of senior players in that side as well who, they know that they're coming up short, aren't they? We're not obviously mentioning names, but in a situation like this I think you actually look to them to make their own decisions and take the team forward, don't you? I mean, the coaching staff have done all that they can do. You can't bat for them, you can't bowl for them.
No, we're in this together as a group, as a coaching group, and the players as well, so it's not them and us. But yeah, the players have got to take the responsibility. Once they go across the white line, it's down to them to perform. Some of those guys get some decent money for playing county cricket for Essex, and it's about earning your money, to be honest. And you know, it's not panic stations. All right, we've lost 2 matches in this YB40 competition. You can probably afford to lose 3. So if we are going to progress, we're going to have to go on a great run now to the rest of the season to have a chance of qualifying. And obviously we've got a tough match this week up at Leicester. The players are well aware that Leicester have played 8 championship matches this year already. I think they've only lost 1 game, so they're certainly not the whipping boys of Division 2 cricket like they used to be. We've lost 3 matches and they've only lost 1, so we've got to prepare ourselves for a tough game this week at Leicester. So back to the drawing board. There'll be a couple of changes, no doubt. I don't think Hamish is available for the 4-day game because he's joined up with the New Zealand T20 squad. And it looks like Ravi's going to be still with England as well as if they progress today. So, you know, we've had a tough week, and we've just got to make sure that this week we come back stronger and show everyone that we have got good players. We know that. We're not a bad side because we've had a bad week, and we've got to put a big performance in on a Tuesday night against the Shepherd name side, and then also then at Grace Road. Yeah,
so it's just strength of character that we're looking forward to turn us and carry us through this. Bad spell.
Yeah, listen,
really,
players go in and out of form, you know. But all we're looking for as a coaching group and from James as captain is consistency. You know, we're lacking a bit of that at the moment. Some days we're excellent, and other days we're not. And when we have our bad days, they tend to be quite bad days. So you know, we've got to regroup. Players have a day off tomorrow, and we'll come in on Tuesday and hopefully put in a good performance in that 2020 practice game. And we've got a busy period of cricket coming up, so we've got to be fit and mentally right for what's ahead of us.
Yeah. Thanks for your time, Paul.
Pleasure.
Wish you well.